I thought we went longer than that. We're fucking this stuff. We on that.
Nah, tell them why the motherfucking shit did. Yeah, that shit. What you was just talking about, B Mac.
So okay. So for layman's terms, okay, I get it. How much weed was it? Ounce and a half. Ounce and a half. Okay, ounce and a half. Everybody don't know what an ounce and a half is.
Nah, they don't.
For our smokers, how much is an ounce and a half? How long a weed is that? How long a weed is that?
Let me say 24 blunts.
24 blunts.
I'm going to say roughly 24, 25 blunts.
Okay. Is that enough to be considered, could you be considered?
No, that is not. That should not be life-term worthy.
No, not that. I'm not going there. I'm saying a guy that's a distributor or a seller.
I don't think you distribute anything. That is smokers, ounce and a half. That's
normal,
smokers.
Right? That's normal.
Yeah, you don't sell anything with just an ounce on you.
So a nigga buying an ounce and a half of weed, that's personal, right?
That's personal. I smoke
that. That's personal? A nigga buying an ounce and a half? That's personal. Okay, so that's not.
Most of the time.
Because if you bought an ounce and a half, you probably just bought it off somebody. That's not a nigga riding around in the trunk with a trash bag full of weed, right? That's not a nigga riding around like, oh, hold up, man. This nigga here is a problem.
If you got trash bag, right? If you got that in the trash bag, you weird.
But I'm saying, ounce and a half of weed, I'm trying to give a visual of what the fuck an ounce and a half of weed looks like. For those that don't know, what does an ounce and because when you tell these stories, you have to give some context to them because
man, it looks like a sandwich bag full of weed.
Sandwich bag full of weed.
Right.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at.
And we talking about a sandwich, not like a baggy. That's like
a little over an ounce and a half of weed.
Okay.
To be completely, accurate.
So he's not riding around like a motherfucking the bomber fly, gym bag full of weed. But it does. Actually, it does. It does. Because what I'm trying to do is because what you want to do is get to the end result. But I want people to understand what we're looking at here because the average.
But we already said a sandwich bag.
Right.
24 blunts.
So he said it don't matter.
It don't.
Okay, so let's get to it.
So Bull got life without parole, man.
Life without parole.
That part's crazy.
Life
Now,
without parole.
the life without parole was not based on the weed itself.
No.
I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead.
Offender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? A violent offender, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was considered a violent because that's what the ruling was that we're considering him a habitual offender because his offenses are violent.
Well, maybe the previous offenses, but but I get what you're saying, but I just want to clarify. Being caught in possession of alcohol and weed is not violent.
Right, it's not. You're absolutely right, 100%.
So maybe the other, and I don't know, but maybe the other two offenses were violent. But I'm saying weed, nothing violent about it.
I'll take the maybe out. Let's take the maybe out because the offenses were. Here's his previous convicted charges: 2 separate charges of house burglary and possession by a felon.
Okay.
So those are considered violent crimes that they're considering when getting him the life sentence. So technically, he could have been pulled
where at least one of those convictions were violent can be.
Yeah, they all gotta be.
So I don't see how this ounce and a half of weed is a felony. Like I don't understand what part of that.
Well, depends on the state. The
Right.
state guidelines.
Right.
I would say it depends on the state guidelines. Maybe in that particular state they consider over an ounce a felony.
But a drug.
Because you just said, when I said weed is legal, you said in some places,
Nah,
right?
listen.
So in some places it got to be illegal, right?
Listen.
Okay, so if it's not legal, it's got to be illegal,
Listen.
right?
Wherever he at is probably illegal. Well, you know what I mean? How much he had. But a drug charge is a violent felony.
Right.
So
I can attest to that myself.
So in the law books,
It's
a
considered.
drug charge.
So
That's a violent felony.
It's considered a violent felony.
I in North Carolina.
Oh.
Because they just changed.
Because it was violence of relation from a violent charge.
They was victim, bro?
Yes, I was a victim.
Alright.
I didn't hit
What we
nobody.
have-
I didn't assault
what we
nothing.
have in different orders, though.
When you say different words,
What if you call the weed charge and then the other two? What we be talking about?
They be talking about 3 felonies the same
I
way.
said, but what we be talking
in different
about?
order.
What we be talking about if you caught the robbery as a third felony? What we be saying?
Nah.
He had a weed.
Nah, it was like he escalated this thing.
So he had a weed charge.
Right.
We wouldn't even be talking about this.
Nah, it was like he got 3 felonies.
We wouldn't even be talking about
but
this.
he got 2 burglary charges.
Yeah. That's what I'm
And
saying.
they felonies.
So what if he caught the weed charge first and then caught the 2 burglary charges? What
You
we be talking
say
about?
he had a weed charge and then escalated and got 2 burglary charges.
But it's all considered the same shit.
That's true.
Violent felonies. You can't really
Where
say,
he
oh,
at?
because he caught the weed charge. No, you can't justify
They
that.
violent felonies.
You already had a robbery, home invasion probably. And you can't say, oh, he went to jail for life.
That's the way you said it. That's how the courts looked at it.
Yeah, that's how a lot of courts look at it. That's how a lot of courts look at it.
The question was he justly locked up for life for the weed?
I ain't gonna say nobody's definitely locked up for life. No, unless you kill somebody.
Yes.
Unless you kill somebody,
Rape somebody, yeah.
Did some dumb shit, little kid shit.
No, I don't agree with that now. I don't agree with that now. Now if you're a fucking menace and you keep robbing motherfuckers at gunpoint.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what-
around me.
Violent, but if I'm sticking niggas up, that's not violent.
Both of them used to come
But if
home.
I get caught 3 times, if
You
I
go to
get
jail
caught
forever.
3 times,
In jail forever.
sticking niggas up,
But you said something very important though. As long as it ain't
Go-
my peoples.
nah,
You don't want to get that motherfucker off the street before it's your peoples?
No, I don't care. I'm not.
If you just go along robbing people,
you might as well start telling Phil. That's what you're saying.
let me ask you this:
If you walk on the streets, just tell.
if he robbed 10 banks, if he robbed 10 banks,
What are you talking
if he
about?
robbed,
I'm gonna get you off the streets then.
right?
I'm gonna get you off the streets.
it. I don't want the banks and the money is federally insured.
At some point, somebody's gonna get shot, nigga.
But if they don't get shot,
if you get caught, that's on you. If you get caught 3 times. Robbing people all over the city.
But your criteria is somebody has to die for you to be.
No. If you get, listen, the rules is if you get caught.
I agree with the 3 rules.
If you get caught 3 times, you're going to life in jail.
Are you a menace if you don't get caught?
That's the rules.
Are you a menace if you don't get caught?
I'm just talking about.
Are you a menace if you don't get caught?
You're a menace, but it's not up to me to help you get caught. It's not up to me to help you get caught. It's not up to me to help you get caught.
It's up to you.
It's not.
It's up to you.
It's
up to you. It's up to you.
So it sounds like to me, as long as you're not robbing my people, we cool.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly. Lord, you ain't got nobody I know love over here.
Let the record.
Man, you should come home.
Let the record reflect.
It's up to him.
And to protect the innocent. I hang with robbers now.
Dang, that's crazy.
I hang with ministers. I know ministers. Oh, man. They do what they do.
Forever now.
They do what they do. But if they get caught, they have to pay the consequences.
If those are the laws in that land.
Listen, only thing saving that shit for me is
They said it's up to you.
if that motherfucker might be my family or some
said,
shit.
can you save
that
that?
might be the only thing saving me.
They said,
That motherfucker's still a
you
menace.
Yeah.
That nigga's still a menace.
I mean, I don't even think it should be the law. You should be able unless you rape people or kill people, you should be able to come home. You may have to do a bunch of motherfucking time, but you should be able to come home.
If you lie to come home, that's what I mean. If you do a crime and you lie,
It's like anarchy. You niggas want
and you
anarchy.
don't kill nobody,
Yeah.
you should be able to come home.
If you get caught 3 times, if you get caught 3 times for robbing banks and you ain't kill nobody, and you do 30 years, you should be able to come home 30 years in 1 day. You ain't killed nothing. I think everybody who kills something should be in jail for a longer time than
So
people
fucking just keep giving a nigga a chance.
If you come home after 30 years, if you come home after 30 years because you got caught 3 times,
If you 30 years, you come home.
Keep robbing banks until you
ain't
First time you rob a bank.
Right, we know that. I'm not giving you life. I'm not giving you life.
No.
You the first, second, or third time. What if you get caught the 4th time?
I want to lock you up until the point you can't rob banks anymore.
Because a lot of states got.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you're too old, you ain't capable. Now, if you murder something, we can never get that life back. But if you rob banks, they got that money back already. And you ain't killed nothing, you can come home when you're 89.
That's going short.
You can come home when you're 89.
You 89?
You can come home when you're 89.
See the great king.
You can come home when you're 89. He ain't robbing shit. You can come home when you're 89. Yes. But if you killed something, raped something, nah. You can't come home.
So fuck the trauma that you done gave to a motherfucker by putting a gun to his motherfucking head. All that shit. That shit don't matter.
But did you die?
You didn't kill
What
nobody.
you crying about?
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Motherfucker
Kill
didn't
nobody,
die.
Inside they just want to keep you. Hey, they just keep you.
Yeah, but I'm like, you should be able to come home.
Menaces walking around. Yo, it's a lot of menaces walking these streets, dog. That ain't got no ties to none of the four of us at this table. They just menacing shit. In streets. You know what I mean? I don't listen.
Now you good, homie. All right, what the fuck you want me to do?
Hey,
The fuck you want me to do?
and I'm even digging them
Nah.
up. Man, yo, don't get caught.
Yo, nah, them niggas over there. You good OG, but them niggas over there at lunch. What I'm supposed to say?
It's fucked up in there, son.
Damn, man, shit fucked up. I'm gonna go ahead and mash this way. See if I don't even know none of them niggas over there. Man, they do like lunch.
Yo, I want to talk about this, though. Some of my boys put me in the car.
Weirdo.
Be mad. We had to stop, baby. Go ahead.
Alright. Yo, check this out. Yo, you know these women that stutter?
What? Rabbit hole.
Stutter?
Tales from the rabbit hole.
Yes. Can you call her? I want to hear her stutter because I don't believe you.
Oh, where my weed at? I got hit my weed on. I got hit my weed on this.
In my life, met a woman that stutters ever. I don't think women can stutter.
I did. They all, it's like
Possible? Put your phone on. I don't believe you. Yo, I want to hear it. Just be like, yo, you about to go? She's like,
huh?
You know.
One of my peoples there, they stuttered.
who?
One of my people lived out in Newcastle. My people, Uncle Lenny.
Call him. Wait, Uncle Lenny. That's a guy. That's a
No,
girl.
I said his peoples.
Can you call her?
You know what I mean?
Boys and girls.
Sometimes-
They lying.
Off the top of my head, I just
Sweet.
don't. I literally
Fresh
don't.
line. They
I've
don't
never even
exist.
seen or heard of.
Yeah, I don't know that many.
But even one, I know countless niggas that started.
You don't know
I
none.
know countless niggas that
Call her
started.
in. Call her in. Oh, because she ain't real. She's not real.
It is real, man. It's just
Sweet.
like man.
Where you go to school at? Ain't nobody go to Howard with you.
Oh my stars! Oh my stars! He going.
Oh, shit.
Nobody.
Man.
Howard, you the Howard.
Wildcats.
Nobody stutter.
Career center had a ball.
Yeah, career
Nobody
center.
heard Howard.
Had so much fun, I got kicked out. Nah, true story.
I just had to get out of there. I had to get around my people. I love y'all though. That shit was fun as a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit was fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Freshman year is late every day. Freshman. He's like a unicorn now.
It's possible.
He's like a
I don't
unicorn.
want to vote to anywhere, but it's possible. you lying. You 100% lying. It's possible.
No.
So 4 to 1 is the ratio for women.
Hey, yeah.
That's
Let me
third.
Google.
I can believe that. That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
ain't never met a girl. that's-
Never.
And I have, you know what I'm saying? I have, she may be the only one, but I remember she stuttered like a motherfucker, but she don't stutter now, though. You know, like a lot of people that I've met. Huh?
I don't know how it's.
Hell, y'all number 50. That's
You said
why
we
we gotta
like,
be the
That's
biggest
the
stutterers, though. That's
That's
bullshit.
with a chick that stuttered.
nah, I
I'm a funny nigga. I'll be dating. She wasn't like.
now that's a challenge. That might be a challenge. Like,
She wasn't like me.
fuck
She
you
was
just
probably
say.
dating a girl, but she just wasn't like me because I like making jokes and shit.
Men carry the speech defect to adulthood. As children, the sex ratio of men and women who stutter is 2 to 1, but it seems like women seem to overcome it more from a genetic standpoint.
Fake.
That's what I was saying, man. I was like, man,
It said
Nah, women know. Women know.
it said they.
I met one too. She didn't like talking.
We know he lying.
She's like, girl, let me
deaf.
tell you why.
Wait, nah. Hold on. That was
She
not.
like this,
She's like, what?
like, no, like, me and my
Call
friends
her.
used to be there.
Oh, you be like, yo, can you hurry up and say that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that? That was horrible.
Can you call her?
Nah, I ain't do that, but she'd be like, you might want to do that.
Can you call her?
In your head, you was like, oh my fucking. Or after a while, because that was your girl that you.
Is she third? Do it fuck with her third ones to make her wet?
Oh, I want to hear that shit. That shit probably sounds cool.
Like, that was his advice. Like, I don't talk to her like that. But I
Was she
got
black in high school?
Yeah,
Was she black in
dad,
high school?
daddy.
She's black.
I said, was she black?
Whack.
Yeah.
I mean,
You believe her?
More crazy shit.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh, I didn't know.
Stuttering bros.
That shit was
I
crazy.
want to stuttering bro,
We
man.
don't call her. I just know.
I want to know. I want to talk to her.
You want to go for a speakerphone?
That's gonna be a
Right.
long conversation.
Yeah,
I want to see them face.
That's gonna be a long
You gonna
conversation.
call her in, right? She gonna call her in. She gonna come.
I might know her.
You probably will.
We're gonna put her on the podcast.
know.
We only got a couple hours.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
We got to for the hour early.
We ain't gonna do that.
Oh shit.
What's she gonna be like? What's she gonna say?
Just the
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Wait.
going live from studio.
So that's our friend, yo.
Oh,
We're going to sports, yo.
Let's get it.
Put me on sports, you know what I'm saying?
Put you on.
My heavens.
Oh,
Pay some bills.
Oh, we got
Gotta pay them bills, man. That phone bill.
I know what saying to do.
That phone bill.
Hold on, flip. Hey, there it is. You get on TNT, baby. Look at you here. White.
And the product,
And nigga eat
40%
blizzards and
cheaper.
everything.
I care nothing about what anybody got to say about that, man.
Hey, yo, listen, man. So check this out.
There's a lot of shit going on.
It's Kadir bitch. Is it bitch?
I won't call him a bitch.
Your question is.
No, you said he's a bitch. So let's
I
answer
know
that
he is a
question.
bitch.
Let's answer that
He's a
question.
bitch.
Let's answer that. Is he a bitch to you?
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Is he a bitch? Is he a bitch?
He's a bitch ass nigga.
Nah, I ain't.
Is he a bitch?
I ain't gonna call him a bitch, but
I'm gonna call him a bitch.
those are bitch moves.
It's a bitch.
Bitch moves.
You
You know what
pulled
I'm
the
saying?
same move twice, and you didn't. Okay, so here's the problem. You listed all of the top teams. God damn, nigga, like, is you ever gonna get it from the muscle? You done seen two. You done seen. Here's the problem. What you trying to do is you see a motherfucker, right, who got it from the muscle, and you said, all right, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna win a title. Okay, you was the best player there. You won 2 finals MVP. You did what you were supposed to do. So now, they in turn win a title without you again. Dude isn't. He's showing a.
So it's supposed to stay.
Well, here's examples of guys that did stay. Because you said, your question is, so he's supposed to stay. So I guess, yes, there is power in being able to do what the fuck I want to do. And at the end of the day, yes. But I'm going to assume that when you ask that question, we're talking about KD, who is universally known as one of the top 2 or 3 players in the NBA, right?
I would say that.
Is he not?
Top 5. I would say
Top
top
three.
5. I would say top
Top
3.
three.
Okay, so you
At
said
least top five.
Top
Yeah.
five. So you're a difference maker, meaning you're one of those guys.
You're
right?
yeah,
All right.
pretty elite.
You've earned 2 finals MVPs, which meant
Yeah.
in the biggest, on the biggest stage. I think I'm drunk and like cigar high, so you know shit might come out. It ain't gonna stutter. Now, I'm gonna give you examples of guys who stuck through rough times when shit wasn't looking good, and they stuck with it and they won titles. Kobe won titles after Shaq left. Dirk Nowitzki won a title when shit looked bleak. Olajuwon won a title when when the Rockets was pretty much, after his rookie year, yeah, that probably wasn't looking too good.
Some people say it's because Jordan left.
I don't know. Could be, yeah. It could be, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. It could be very well. Absolutely. Well, no. Let's say it is. Let's say it is. Jordan left, and Elijah Wan was the beneficiary of winning
You
the
said
title.
Kobe.
Right?
Kobe was on his way out until he when he got at the time a top 10.
What they was announcing.
Wasn't nobody expecting?
So what about-
nobody was expecting Dirk to beat the Heatles?
But that's the point. But that's the point.
But you brought up the fact. And that was wrong.
Right.
That don't matter.
Right. So he won 2 titles because Era was gone.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
what
Ain't
about
nobody
Giannis?
think Dirk was going to beat the
What about
Heatles.
Giannis? What about Giannis?
What you mean, Giannis?
I mean, what can you not say? He did it and he won it from the muscle. What can you say about Giannis?
He not like them dudes. You named 13 and 12 year fans. He was 7 years he won. He was still in his
Who's 7 years?
Giannis.
Ain't this guy still in his? He left when he was in his prime. Didn't KD leave Oklahoma City in his prime?
Yeah, he wasn't
But
even.
I'm saying
I don't think he was.
where is he at?
that whole house crashed down. It ain't just that.
The whole house crashed down because of what? They lost the Warriors in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, the Western Conference
And
Finals.
that nigga said, I'm going with them.
Now I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Tell me
about
what you talking about. I want to make sure you talking about the same thing.
why you're saying why he can't leave the Nets. That whole house crashed.
How? Whoa, time out. Whoa. The house crashed? How did it just re-up?
No, he didn't.
He did. He traded.
No.
He re-upped and get traded.
Right. He had the
He
opportunity.
re-upped and get
In order to
traded.
get traded.
He didn't re-up to play.
He can't get traded.
He didn't re-up to play.
Who said that?
Kyrie said that, and the Nets say that. The Nets are making like, yo, we don't. The Nets are saying we don't want you.
He opted to get
Okay, so wait. So if we don't want you, and you're a piece that we could bring other players in, what the fuck does that have to do with KD? Because if you're bringing other players in, and I'm the alpha,
Who's the alpha?
you tell me.
I
I thought it was KD. Is he not?
I don't think so.
Okay, I guess that's. So the question you asked was originally what?
Was he a bit?
At the end of the day, if you're trading a guy that literally you went through the whole season with, you ain't played with the motherfucker. Why, when he opted in and you know he gonna get traded, as you say, he opted in to get traded. I'm bringing in pieces. I'm bringing in a piece. If he's just a
I
guy,
didn't come here to play with them. I came here to play with him.
Yeah.
I came here for him.
Yeah.
He signed and I signed.
so let me ask you a question. I just gotta ask this question. Where is this coming from? Where he signed just to get traded?
He opted in to get his money.
Yeah, that's coming
And
from
the Nets are saying we want
He's
you.
never said that.
The Nets are saying
The Nets didn't say that. Where did they say that?
They trying to trade
They
him.
definitely-
It's all over the TV.
definitely-
No. That came out one. traded.
Nah, listen, bro. Listen.
He listed his list of destinations
So they
only
would've-
came out once
they
KD
traded
said he wanted to get traded, right?
Listen, bro.
His list of trade partners came out when he said, "Oh,
The talk from the door was that Kyrie's going to opt in because it has to be a sign and trade. That was the talk from the door. That was never a secret. It ain't nothing that just surprised everybody. Oh shit! The understanding from the experts.
Like we're trading Kyrie.
so why wait? So why wait until if you already know this? Why wait until after he opts in? Why not just say, you know what, man, I want to get traded?
Who, KD?
Yeah.
Ask that nigga. I don't know. I mean, it has nothing to do with the fact that
That wasn't listen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see where you didn't hear that from.
And what I'm saying is, with Kyrie asking to be traded, with him opting in, it still doesn't trump that he said that he still wants to be traded. And that's the part you said, well, he opted in, but he still didn't say he didn't want to be traded.
I want to be traded.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm opting into my contract.
Right.
And I never said I wanted to be traded. Fuck what everybody say. They can say what they want.
He had a list.
If KD was the guy, don't trade my fucking guy.
Kyrie came
Or
out.
hold on.
Kyrie came out with a list.
After KD said he wanted to get traded.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
Show me where it's not true.
That's not
Show me
true.
where it's not true.
KD just came out 2-3 days.
Show me where it's not true.
Kyrie came out first.
With that Sixers. Show me where it's not true.
Clippers.
Show me where it's not true.
Clippers, Lakers.
Because it wasn't news until KD said I want to get traded.
Nah, that's not true.
Get traded. Wasn't Kyrie getting traded or nothing?
Nah.
What? Are you?
Nigga, you heard what I said?
I watch the same shit you watch.
Right. We do. We watch the same shit we watch. We both watch the same shit.
So when they were saying it,
I didn't interpret that.
dang.
I didn't interpret that.
I heard. Kyrie put it out before KD said he wanted to get traded.
If I want out, I'm not opting in. If I want out, I'm not opting in. I can go where I want if I don't opt in.
You're not going to get that. That's what they were saying.
You're not going to get the big money.
You're not going to get that what you opted in as.
I get that.
Hey, there's like, man, that was a narrative. Ain't nobody going to give Kyrie after this season. Ain't nobody going to risk paying this money. That's why he opted.
It's not 47, it's 36.5.
Well, whatever.
He opted in for 36.5.
Right.
He opted in for 36.5.
But there was a chance, a significant chance if he is open market, he don't get 36.5 either.
You believe that?
Especially,
You believe nobody
James
will
Harden
do
ain't
that?
get his shit.
No, I wouldn't say
James
nobody.
Harden ain't get his shit.
I wouldn't say nobody.
James Harden ain't
but he
get
don't
his
want
shit.
to.
He wanted to go to.
He don't
He
want
said,
to.
I don't want to be there, but I want the money.
Yes.
Get that money anywhere.
No, you can't.
I'm going to opt in where my chances are the best.
You can't get the
And
money
they right here.
But you can't get the money anywhere. You can't get it anywhere.
Wow.
Listen, he can get that money. It's not going to come from The
From this
Lakers-
report right here.
Anywhere, then, bro. That's anywhere.
Well, he can get that money. He can.
Now they've been out of the playoffs a month and some change. You know, but it became like common knowledge, like really a couple weeks ago. But they said as far as a month ago, he was like, I want to trade.
He said that.
According to Hoops Hype, he said that at least a month ago. At least a month ago.
He didn't
now,
say anything.
now when we started seeing it through the,
He didn't say anything. He hasn't said anything. He said nothing. He said nothing.
Because you didn't hear him
They
say
have
it.
a first time.
You didn't hear him say it.
He did.
usually I'm the guy who ain't here to see.
You know people speak to their representatives.
He didn't have a first conference.
Absolutely.
He didn't have a first conference. Nah, he did. He did.
It's now it's almost common knowledge that it's not if, it's when he will force a trade to the Lakers. Not if.
Not considering the fact that it could be, I'm signing my deal for one last run here. That's not a reality.
That's not what he said.
Because you heard
These
him
are
say
the
something else.
16, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 16.
Dallas, the Sixers, the Lakers,
Clippers,
Like I said,
the Knicks.
I said, let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I said he didn't say that until KD said he wanted to get
And we made it clear that that was said significantly before KD said he wanted to
I
trade.
didn't see any destinations until KD said he wanted to get traded.
Man, I seen his destination before KD's destination.
I didn't see it.
We knew about the Clippers, Lakers, Sixers, Dallas,
I
Knicks.
didn't see that.
We all
I missed
knew.
that. I
We
missed
all
that.
knew about those
You know
destinations.
about all of those destinations before this?
Yes, yes.
I missed that.
Yes.
he settled all.
I'm
He
sorry,
settled
man.
all.
Nah, he didn't say it.
I missed it. I missed that.
I'm sorry. His representative. His representative. No.
Go play with homie. I said that before KD even, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's how you feel, Kyrie? The nigga that just ran on us? Yeah, I'll go play with this nigga. You know what? Put me down for a trade as well.
Discredit the fact that there are also reports saying they still want to play together, just not in Brooklyn. We're not going to ignore those.
I've
We're going to
heard-
ignore those. We're going to
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that.
So you're
No,
crazy.
no. I haven't
You
heard
didn't hear it.
No, I did hear it, but I haven't heard it since KD requested his trades and put in Miami and Phoenix. I haven't heard playing together at all since then. Have y'all heard that? Exactly. Since then, I haven't heard that at all. Oh, it's real? I'm out. Oh, you opted in so you can get traded? Oh, I know the play.
What the fuck was
I know the play.
So what the fuck was he doing?
After all that?
First of all, I gave you the reasons why I would.
Yeah,
Because it's my franchise. I'm the alpha. I'm the second, third, or first best player in the league, depending on who you ask. If they trade this nigga, I'm getting pieces that come to me.
What was KD?
And-
But I came there
I'm sorry?
because of you.
Was KD the alpha?
But look, but the crazy
To me?
thing,
Yeah.
but the,
Yeah, I think he was.
but the crazy thing though, in that situation, KD didn't go there first. KD went there because Kyrie signed. Kyrie signed first.
That don't change the fact that he's still one of the 1, 2, or 3 best players.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
That doesn't
But I
change
still
that.
might be
But I
following a
feel
nigga.
when you
Or I
say
came there
my
because of
team,
you.
It's like you all motherfuckers already know you, and even you let it be known.
Okay.
You went there because of Kyrie.
So right now, the sports world is held up because of what? KD demanded a trade, and in that situation, yes, to me, KD was the alpha.
Now, here's the
He's
thing.
never been the alpha to me.
Now, in basketball terms, on the court, yes, they're both alphas. Off the court, KD is nowhere near the backdoor deal maker that LeBron is. So
I don't know.
he kind of says, "Hey man, you guys upstairs need to do something." Well,
LeBron
LeBron
is
is
alpha on the court more than the alpha than Kyrie off the court. Kyrie probably got a strong ass personality off the court.
And that's what I'm saying. LeBron is putting together. Nah, we great get people traded. No, I already know it's good. I already know it's good, cousin. KD, like, nah, y'all supposed to be handling it upstairs.
What y'all think about Rudy in Minnesota?
The stifle
Terrible
power.
trade?
Minnesota's pushing all their chips to the table. They feel like Rudy is.
I'm not saying they're gonna win the chip. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying they got better.
Thank you. They definitely got better.
I said Minnesota's pushing their
You
chips
just
to the
gotta
table.
think. You just gotta think, man. With the growth of Anthony Edwards, another year, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Another year of Cat Towns, it's gonna be even better. I'm saying, shit, I take 25 and 13 anytime. But now I got 25 and 13, and you ain't really got to play no D. You
Valid
really
point.
gotta
Okay.
play no
Okay.
fucking D.
Valid point. Because that 25-13,
Yeah.
that shit don't really.
Yeah,
Like we know that we know that nigga ain't really.
But now I'm not.
Is that 25 and 13 or is that 25 and 13?
Yeah, but now it's
I mean-
now that 25 and 13 going really.
A nigga like Cat Towns, like the numbers is one thing, but we talking about like performance when it matters. Like, is he capable of that? Because I don't give a fuck how many numbers you get. When the season flip, right? When the season flip, and it turns into winning time. Them numbers don't mean nothing until you can do it at that particular time, right? Because y'all just had a whole argument 3
And
weeks
that's
ago.
what I think, and I think that's where it helped. Cause boom, we thinking, alright, boom. The foul trouble you had in this playoff series, you wasn't even on the court like that. And we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? With the players we had, we did our thing. We took the Warriors to where we took them.
I don't mean to be an asshole, man, but you can't talk about foul trouble in terms of Cat Towns and you getting
You watch
was
the
in
series,
trouble
he
a
didn't
lot.
play. He was in
If
foul trouble.
Kevon Mooney got you
He
in
played
foul
like
trouble,
2 or 3 games.
you know what I'm saying?
So now, it's not like you getting a break because the 4s and 5s is the same, right? For the most
Nah,
part. No.
but the thing is,
All right.
the thing is,
No, did you say nah as in the 4s and 5s, not the same thing, or you going for another point?
Let me finish.
No, I'm asking because what I don't want to
Nah,
happen
okay.
is what I don't
Look,
want
now we foul out, but we got Rudy here. We don't got such and such. We don't got such and such. So now with you not on the court, so we have Rudy here. We obviously we didn't need your scoring. We didn't need your scoring because he wasn't on the court. Ant-Man
so they did.
and them was doing all that. With an extra,
But you can't say you don't need his scoring. He averaged 25.
nah, not when I say another year. When I say another year, Ant-Man boosts his average. Nah. Nah.
Well,
talk about some Rudy.
well,
I didn't say nothing from. I didn't say Rudy Gobert scored nothing. Points more to go along with Cat. You can give us your 25 or give us even 2 more points more. Go along
You
with
can do that against Kevon Looney.
what?
But if you don't have to stick Kevon Looney now.
Yeah, that's
Who you
pretty
gonna
good.
stick?
Whoever.
So
And somebody,
Even if you
and
foul out,
somebody got to
even
stick
if
you.
foul out. We don't have a such and such. We don't have a other. We have Rudy Gobert. We don't have a
I
other.
look at it like this. I look at it like
This ain't
this.
just like regular
Good brother.
Rudy.
Good brother.
Oh, your hands up.
Good
bro.
brother.
It's a
Good.
legitimate
No,
question, bro.
because you act like a team with just Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Williams wouldn't just be good. Without even Cat Towns, that would be a good team. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it would be a good
They're
team.
counting.
Okay,
if
good
you
team.
want to,
Good team.
if you play like you played in the playoffs, we have a Rudy Gobert. We didn't have that last year.
Because I look at it like this.
Okay.
The players in the trade was Rudy Gobert and Patrick Beverly. I'm like, all right, give me Rudy Gobert every day and twice on Sunday. So we got significantly better, period. Now, number 2, the big thing with me is you traded away all these draft picks, which I devalue anyway. I'm like, oh, your chips. If that's what you had to do, now maybe it was one more draft pick than you should have gave away. Okay, cool, fine. So I ain't killing it at all. I'm like, that was good for y'all. Because I'm like, y'all can't get a better player than Rudy Gobert right now, and this is what y'all gotta give up? All right, cool. No problem. So when you look at it like that, you say, well, Pat Bev, we know Pat Bev's ceiling. And we pretty much know Rudy Gobert's ceiling. Rudy Gobert's ceiling will help out more than Pat Bev's ceiling will. So why not go get him? You say, oh, what do you want?
For them come to
That's
Now
one.
that- now you
but that's
did
one.
it.
But that's one thing that can happen. Also, both of those players. Now I'm saying no. Also, both of those players can get traded and get hurt, which a lot of players get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you're making your team better, it doesn't guarantee anything. But what it does do, give you better odds to go further than you would before. And I would make that trade that they did as well.
Are they better than they were before the trade?
Yes,
They better than
yes,
they were.
yes, yes.
Yes, why?
Fuck them picks.
I don't put that much value on Rudy Gobert.
I don't really either.
And considering now, and I know you're a big proponent of fuck them draft picks because you don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
they
fuck
could
them
be.
picks.
But you also There's the other side.
Fucking pick son.
There's the other, because when you evaluating the trade, you're looking at capital. I don't value Rudy Gobert as much as maybe you or him may value Rudy Gobert.
Yeah. Gobert does very good, and which helps out the Minnesota Timberwolves is twofold. Because what Cat Williams, who their tallest, most talented player is, he was not good at rim protection. He was not good at rim protection, and that was one of the reasons why he stayed in foul trouble, and he just didn't protect the rim that
You
well.
said on many occasions that rim protection is overrated now.
I say defense.
Because who the fuck is nobody's, the majority of your shots is not even coming from the paint. The majority of your shots coming from the perimeter.
I got you.
So what exactly are you rim protecting? You're protecting your rim protecting is a small percentage of how the game is played right now.
Got you. But if you go get the very best person,
Right.
the very best person, and all we asking you to do is do what the fuck you've been doing your whole motherfucking career, that'll make our team better. Matter of fact, probably significantly better. Because what are the things, what hurt us in being a young team was people going to the rim and scoring. Now, with him, he determined. I would not say that, but that's what people say. I would not say that, but that's what people say.
What's his deficiency?
I say his deficiency is totally offense. He gives up more than enough defense on defense. His deficiency is offense.
So as a coach, you're not going at him and switch and roll isolation situation?
Nah, as a coach, I'm saying like he's the best player, one of the best, if not the best defensive player out there. But the offense
On paint center. In the paint.
But on
the game's not
offense,
played in the paint right
but
now.
what I'm saying is, there's a lot of people you can't switch on who are great defenders. There's a lot of people you can't switch on. But what he can do better than just about everybody in the league is protect the rim. Give me that. Give me that. Because with Patrick Beverly out there on the perimeter, people getting past him, going to the lane and scoring. Maybe Rudy Gobert, the one thing you're good at, maybe you can help us win a couple more games than we lost.
Because as a coach, as a coach, first of all, statistics show you're not against him, whether it's to shoot the three or drive past him. He's okay when he can sit back there in the paint and he can block shots in the regular season. But you're playing the best of the best teams. The best of the best teams got the best of the best players. You dealing with the motherfucking Jamal Murrays. You dealing with the Luka Doncic's. You dealing with the Steph Curry's. You dealing with the best players. So those guys don't play in the paint.
Correct.
Those guys don't play in the paint.
Correct.
So how is he of any value outside the regular season?
Just like we had a conversation earlier.
Because he's not the second best player on his team now. He's the third or fourth best player.
And just like we had a conversation earlier about how little recognition is better than no recognition.
Rather than his second best player. That's why Utah ain't had no ceiling.
Hold on.
He was their second best player. Now you get the
They got better. They got better. They got better.
Yes.
They got better.
You know what I mean? They got better than me. It's going, man. Ant-Man gonna show niggas.
I mean,
I'm fucked with
Ant-Man is my rookie of the year type, like that, you know. So
Ant-Man gonna show niggas, man.
I had him as my guy. I was rocking with him. You know, there's certain people that didn't believe in Ant-Man on the panel. You know, some niggas said Ant-Man wasn't even serious. Like, nah, man, I can't take that guy serious, man. You know.
Yo, I was backing up the other day. I seen a nigga TJ Warren just signed a contract. The Bubble King.
Yo, that nigga was the bubble lord. Yo, he was up there with like motherfuckers that was out there and shit like, oh shit, I forgot all about you. Like them, DiVincenzo and DiVincenzo got picked up before. Like, God damn, I remember he was putting like 50 on the Sixers in them. What happened, TJ Warren?
King, man.
You can't, man, you almost can't believe nothing that happened in the bubble.
Everybody fresh, everybody shooting on the same. He went crazy. Jimmy proved that the bubble wasn't no fluke, yo. Jimmy proved the bubble wasn't no fluke.
Yeah,
Devin Booker came out the bubble and proved
couple people wasn't flukes, but I can say it was more fluky shit than it wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? A couple things wasn't flukes, but it seemed like to me it was more flukes than it wasn't.
the Anthony Davis. Was that a fluke? Was that a
Fluky.
fluke?
I'm saying that's the fluke.
Nah, it wasn't a fluke.
He
He
wasn't a
just
fluke.
had time on stay healthy.
Fluke.
Shit,
That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Davis can do.
Under regular NBA conditions, that's a fluke. Being healthy that long,
That's more the fluke than anything.
that's more the fluke. That's the anomaly.
Nah,
You being healthy this long?
shit, but fluke is TJ Warren dropping.
That was fluky, man.
Bubble MVP.
God, the bubble god, man.
We count that title though, right?
Oh, you got to. You can't take it off the board.
CP trees. He laced up his CP trees.
Yo, I think they might be holding him in Phoenix for part of exactly a Brooklyn deal. They're signing, but they're trading for KD.
Shit, man.
Huh?
That nigga Corey.
Who, DeAndre?
Nah, man, this nigga KD. This man, motherfucker, yo.
KD and cornball.
Oh, come on, man.
Lane.
One thing I will say, and I guess this goes against KD. You know when people say, "Man,
Don't get me
just-
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Before you go, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be short. I get it, man. Like you don't want to be on that list, you know. But these are the types of things that when you're talking about like the greatest ever, these are the very
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, man, I don't really want to hear that from a lot. And I thought he was one of the type of people. Yo, exactly. I'm like, yo, man, I know people.
I never picked a team like, yo, we gonna try it.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, people who love playing
So you
basketball.
looking at it from that perspective, like I went down the park, I'm gonna pick Doc, I'm gonna pick Baker Finch.
I am.
Picking up all of it.
I'm trying to play all day and talk shit.
If them niggas got next, and I had winners, and they free.
Yeah.
I'm the next 4 niggas. I'm trying to win every time.
He can't be talking about that he loved the game.
Nah, man, rules got applied somewhere.
Exactly.
Man.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
yo, I'm
He
trying
not a
to
nigga.
win
He's no longer a nigga that can say, yo, I just love playing basketball. No, you don't. And even if
I
you
don't know. I mean, I think a part of competitiveness makes you want to play the best, though,
You want to beat
right.
and be the best.
You want to beat the best.
Well, if you can't get all the best on your team, you pick the best you can.
but
You don't just pick the
that's
seventh
what I'm
motherfucker,
saying.
man. You never just pick the seventh
All
motherfucker.
right, and so okay, because when we have these conversations about the best ever and the best this and the best that and the top this and the top that, there's got to be some deciding factors.
Nah, listen, he cutting through all the bullshit. Listen, I want to play against the best, so that means I got to be on a playoff team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get to where
That's
we
not the
gotta
love of the
go.
game.
I'm playing against the best every night. I got to play for a playoff team.
That's not the love of the game.
I don't know if that's playing against.
Some people, yeah. Some people, not.
You done had the opportunity the last 2 years and
Don't
came
you
up
want to
short.
showcase your talent?
I don't think he
And
wants to
be
showcase his
the God?
talent that way. I don't think he wants to showcase his talent
Nah,
being
what
God.
he don't want to do is
Nah,
he don't want to carry the load.
Everywhere I go up with God, and I still got to showcase my talent through the season to get us there.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, that's what he's looking at.
That,
Why you said broken?
now, we say, what's wrong with that?
You
He's
had that the
saying,
last 2 years
I want
in the
more.
playoffs, and you came up short.
He's saying, I
It ain't
want
like
more.
you flamed out. You didn't flame out and not make the playoffs. You made the playoffs back to back.
It's a lot of people feel like, yo, KD, you got enough now.
The house was breaking down. Like, man, don't think
Yeah.
Kyrie ain't talk. Kyrie like, yo, I'm very confident in this money.
But I still won out.
Out of here.
I just think in terms
Kyrie,
of legacy.
KD like, ah.
But it ain't top tier. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it might not even be second tier.
I'm saying, he got a legacy.
Yeah, he has one pretty good one. Pretty damn good one.
Champions, the finals,
But-
MVP.
But when we splitting them
You're
hairs,
splitting them hairs,
when
though.
we splitting them hairs,
Or there is no split hairs. It's just numbers because of
well, even now, like, well, you don't have, you just got numbers. A lot of people got numbers. You know, you got to have the other shit to go with it.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I ain't trying to play with no sorry niggas, even if I'm
Nah.
trying to build niggas.
But you know you're not gonna be playing with those sorry niggas. Even if this trade is made, you ain't gonna be playing with those sorry niggas.
But
You got Ben Simmons coming back.
He must think he's sorry.
Y'all think he's
but
sorry?
listen.
Yeah, that's what I said. He must think he's sorry as well.
Sorry.
I almost figure out play with
That
this
man
fucking
on record
nigga.
and shit.
It's me and Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
Nah.
like I don't fuck what I think, 'cause I ain't
Check this
never
out,
played
though.
with that nigga. I don't know that nigga.
How many times you went to said court and been the best at the park? With all due respect.
Nah, it ain't just saying. First of all the good niggas were my friends. So I'm going to pick them any fucking way.
You don't pick the
All
Bucks
these niggas
anyway.
friends too.
They're my friends.
All these niggas is friends too.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
niggas
so-
all friends
Oh, I'm just answering him. When I go to the park, I'm going. First of all, first of all, that's what I'm saying. First of all, I'm gonna pick the niggas I know.
That's exactly
We're not talking about Academy Street.
Huh?
We're not talking about going out Academy Street. We're talking about,
You know everybody at the court.
And I'm picking the best
I
one.
pick the best niggas. Yeah. If you got next, if I got winners, And it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers waiting to play on the side. I'm picking good niggas because I want to get the game.
You never just picked you never picked bums to be competitive.
Yeah, I want to get
You never did that.
That happened to be good. Because there probably was people that were better than the person I picked. You know what I mean? Or you was better than 4 or the 3. You was better than 2 of the 4 I picked. You know what I'm saying?
In that scenario, it's hard not to pick. In that scenario, it's hard not to pick the 4 best motherfuckers waiting to play again, unless you just got a squad that y'all run with. Like, nah, nigga, we got a squad.
That's the mentality.
Because one of the good niggas could be coming off the losing team.
Yeah.
He picking. He just lost. He was on a team with a bunch of bums. He wanted to be nice and then everybody play. Everybody plays that team better work. Now he waiting for
next.
Hey, waiting for next and hoping I pick him. But I ain't picking you. I got my 4 already. 3 of them might not be next.
I got my
3 might not be as
Dying Washington.
yes, because this guarantee. That's way out. Man, I'm gonna force my way out.
250 mil. I'm cool.
Because like y'all said, you gotta opt in. You gotta opt
I'm
in.
still gonna get it.
You know, you gotta opt in to take that money with
But
you.
with that contract, it's different from Kyrie's, which is a 1-year deal.
I'm
With that contract, he got to play. You ain't just signed. You ain't opting in. Actually, that wasn't even opt in. He got signed to a max deal.
Nah, he opted in.
Opted into it.
And they
Because he had
restructured
opportunity. He had the opportunity to be a free agent.
But that's right. I
Yeah,
get
he's
what you're
opted
saying.
in.
What I'm saying is opting into a
And
5-year
then
deal.
restructured.
That's different from opting in to get traded. 5 years, you gonna play something.
Well,
260, you gonna play something.
Yeah,
That's who you are.
I can, because what's the name did the same thing. Who just did that shit?
Nobody signed 260 in balance.
Hold on. Who opted into their?
KD
their max?
Connor.
It could be done. Because you gotta pay me anyway. And it's by y'all. He only saved $6 million.
Yeah. Give me like 30 some out there, 40 mil.
million. The leave. Just the leave.
Or we're gonna have the same situation as last year.
I'm gonna just sit here again and get another 40.
And I was cool with playing. Y'all wanted to sit me, so we just say, all right, we fuck it.
Yeah,
I
that
just
might
take
have
the
been the
money.
sweetest situation ever.
Let me get this
Listen,
40
Larry Bill was
some
done.
out.
Like you said, opt in. Y'all gotta pay me. Now we gonna restructure. I'll pay 1 year for y'all. Y'all don't bring nothing in. I'm trying to
Restructure, man. You
I'm
trade
trying
me. You
to get
trade
out
me
of
with
here.
all that shit.
Y'all gonna give me my money.
And Houston was like, we're gonna oblige because we think you're gonna hurt the growth of our young guys, so we want you to sit out.
You like what the Hawks doing?
I don't understand it. I mean, I get it. DeJounte Murray is an all-star. I'm just curious to see how that.
I don't got no faith in Trey.
No.
They got the numbers, man. The numbers, we got the numbers. We got
Let's see. I mean, it's not like he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, nobody said time to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I got faith in him.
As a road team. as a road team. So with that being said, you know, you tweak pieces around. I'm only speaking to what does that look like with him and DeJounte Murray as Murray coming in as a point guard. Like I want to see
That's when they get the ball out of his hand.
how that looks.
Yeah.
I just want to see how that looks.
No more of these. When the motherfucker comes to the pit, you just come off the pit and jack up a 30-footer.
They actually say they want him a little bit more off the ball so he can play a little bit more like Steph Curry, so he can do a little bit more off the ball stuff.
Because you was just walking down court doing what you was doing, and that cost us. Because your shoot percentage ain't Steph Curry.
Well, shit, that's not shit. Nobody shoots shit. In the former, because both exist.
Just get the ball out of your hand.
Okay.
Well, let me say this. Last year, he averaged 25.3 points and 9 assists. Trey. This year, he averaged 28.4 points and 9.7 assists at 46% field goal.
Same results.
So did he just need help, or he was just not?
I think DeJounte Murray is an upgrade. And like I
doubt
said,
that.
No. What I'm saying.
Championship upgrade.
What I'm
championship,
saying.
I don't know if they have all the pieces.
I don't think it's a championship upgrade. But with that being said, I got a gray area when it comes to young players, and DeJounte Murray is still considered a young player. It's not like they added. It's not like they added Devin Booker, and it's like a period, because the style of players that they are, and not to mention that, to talk about them getting rid of John Collins, they're talking about trading John Collins too. And I thought John Collins
Which is
was
odd.
a big part of Trae Young's success in terms of how he played, in terms of a lot of those, you know, those back-to-back 8+ assist years. A lot of that's John Collins. A lot of that's, you know,
Catching oops are in the corner.
yeah, the style that he played, because Trae Young is a guy that you run a high pick and roll isolation basketball for, him breaking his man down, getting to the basket, and causing the help to come, and him lobbing over the top. A lot of the beneficiaries of that was Capella and John Collins. Mm-hmm. So you take that away, what does that do? Now it hasn't been traded yet, but that's, I mean, okay, am I the only person that heard that?
Nah, I heard he wants to be traded because he feels like he's being disrespected in Atlanta, and I'm like, I don't know why y'all disrespect him, because he actually brings a dynamic to your team that helps you guys win. So I would probably.
He don't play up the ball at all. That's why he triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? That's why he do it all. You know what I mean? He constantly got the ball in his hand, making plays.
With that being said, man, it's that hour, man. It's that hour, man. We appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. Fellas, close us out, man. Closing thoughts.
Hey, man, look, I hope if you're a mental patient, you don't get it. I'm out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's okay. Shit.
As a side note, man, real quick, man, Chet's electric debut, 23 points, record setting six blocks, triples abound. Chet Holmgren showed out in the first summer league game.
What?
6 blocks, a bunch of threes. He showed out.
The headline says, Chet showed out. I'm just reading what was reported.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up. I will say, Summer League means even less than it did a couple years ago.
Somebody but say it again?
It means even less than it did a couple years ago.
So there's no point in saying Chet's numbers?
Very little point.
Sure.
Proud of Chet. Go Chet, go Chet, go.
Check, no. Oh, shit.
Go Chet, go Chet, go.
There's some grown men. That's, you know what I mean? He showed that, I guess.
Right. It might be 5 people that wasn't picked in the first round that'll make it from this summer league that we got going on. So I don't know how big of a barometer this is.
Sure.
Okay. But you did your thing, Chet.
Other than that, man, listen, man, again, like Terry Lombard, all that, Dusky, Gums, Crook, Dum, Fight, get on, and then
The Meister. Bagley.
Lauda, Nino, Doc, Moss, Spot, Ego, Spot,
Live.
no,
A-Rap.
You know what it is, man.